it's going to be a fun one.
Yes, ma'am.
Hold on. Hold on. Oral. We're going on the air in like 2 minutes, man. I need you up here. Yeah, no, come on. Doc, you got anybody else available tonight?
Yeah, I do, Joe. Oral, we love you. We appreciate you wanting to throw out the first pitch. But I think everyone here wants to see a left-handed pitcher who's been warming up and needs one more relief appearance.
Three-time World Series champion, Clayton Kershaw. And there's Freddie Freeman out to do the catching. Great job, Clayton. The team would now like to present Clayton with his 2025 World Series ring. Congratulations, Kersh, and to the entire 2025 World Champion Dodgers.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. All right, hold this.
Opening week is brought to you by Vanguard. Discipline that delivers. From Uniqlo Field at Dodger Stadium. Game 2 of the 2026 season. The Dodgers and the Diamondbacks, and a beautiful night for baseball as LA tries to go to 2-0. As Ketel Marte leading off really good, top of the order with Corbin Carroll and Gerardo Perdomo hitting 2 and 3. The catcher's Gabriel Moreno. Haven Smith was scratched yesterday with a sore elbow, but he's in there DHing, making his season debut. The two veterans they brought over at the corners in Arenado and Santana. Alec Thomas and Jordan Lawler round things out for Torey Lovello. Dodgers an 8-2 win on opening day. All set for game 2. Sheehan to Marte. Off we go with a fastball high and away. 2-2 on Marte, leading off for Arizona. And watches one flutter in for strike 3. That was the changeup.
That's some good action, and of course the change of speeds. Not the altitude that he wants, but the movement, I think, fooled him. He probably thought it was another high fastball, and that one dropped down right in there at the top of the strike zone.
And guess what happens if we get 7 of those tonight? Jumbo Jacks are back with purchase of a large drink at LA area restaurants, but you by now already know that. Corbin Carroll takes his first pitch change up in the dirt, having performed and now really having true expectations. He's lived up to him through 2 hitters with 2 strikeouts.
Well, we saw the changeup for the strikeout, now the high heater for the strikeout. Last year they hit 146 off his changeup, and this heater has that same kind of ratio, especially when you swing at it neck high.
Another changeup, and Will Smith's going to challenge the first challenge in Dodger history right here.
Strike the catcher's challenges.
ABS powered by T-Mobile shows us strike 3. There's a little bit of history for you. 1 for 1. Put it in the Hall of Fame. And it helps Emmett Sheehan strike out the side in the first inning. Shohei Ohtani to lead things off. Ready to put that ring somewhere safe before he does that, though. Really going to change the landmarks for the umpires, because now 54%, that's up around the letters of Harper's Crouch, whereas before they're looking a ball above the belt. Santana takes a first pitch change a little bit high. Turns it up with a fastball. Boy, you have a changeup coast in there, and then the fastball with the high spin up there.
And he's got 2 different directions with that also. 2 different velocities, 2 different directions. The fastball is a little firmer and straighter.
Got a security.
We have a drone here. A drone or something. We're looking up over the stadium.
Big Al, the head of securities, down there talking with crew chief Andy Fletcher.
While we wait, MLB Plus is a new 2026 stream MLB Network 24/7 and select out-of-market games every week. Plus live radio broadcasts of every game, game day 3D, big inning, and minor league action. Visit MLB.com/MLB Plus to subscribe today.
Threat has been eliminated, and we play on. 1 ball and 2 strikes on Carlos Santana. First and second, one away. It's a backspinning pop-up behind Freddie Freeman. Into foul ground he goes, and one first baseman gets another.
Getting in shape. Now with all the measurements, it's a story.
Base hit into the right field corner for Alec Thomas to get Arizona on the board first. Moreno's in to score. They give the send to Pavin Smith. Relay from Freeland is perfect, and he's out at home. Kyle Tucker to Alex Freeland to Will Smith, and an assist limits the damage to 1.
Last year, almost 17% changeups last year as he took the mound. This year, or right so far tonight, almost 40%.
His career high is 23 in a game. He's already thrown 14 of them tonight, and it's kind of been backwards. Last year, his 2-2 pitch to Lawler is lifted to left field. Tasker Hernandez stepping back, took the sting out of it with a changeup. Continues to ride that pitch. Jumps on a 3-0. It's a high liner to right field and gone. Ambushes for his first hit, his first home run. And so for the second night in a row, the Diamondbacks have a 2-0 lead.
Diamondbacks look like they're playing with house money. It's kind of like we're not supposed to beat the Dodgers. They beat us last night.
Los Angeles guy. Carroll's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Little breaking ball down and in. Typical placement against a left-handed hitter after you speed him up.
Strikes. Sheehan kicks and throws, and a line drive down the line. Fair ball into the corner for Perdomo. 2-out double for the Diamondbacks shortstop. Third extra base hit over 3 innings for Arizona. Pop up. Playable. Freeman ends the third. Almost lost his footing right there. Gumby's got it. Arizona gets another on a home run from Ketel Marte. 2-0, middle 3. Back to enjoying the game.
This is one of those situations.
First time through the lineup. On a 2-2, Freeland drives the ball in the air to right field, and the first hit will be a home run. Kyle Freeland's first at-bat of the season produces a bomb, and it's 2-1. Or Alex Freeland, beg your pardon. No, bottom of the order for the second night in a row. Getting Nelson to Ohtani. He's earned the walk. Tying on board with 1 gone in the third. It'll bring up coming to Kyle Tucker. And he takes a walk. The habits and the process. Smokes this ball. Right center. Thomas on the run. To the track. To the wall. Goodbye. Mookie Betts the other way. Dodgers in front.
Increased strength from last year, increased bat speed from last year, and now showing off oppo power in game 2. A high fastball away, and he stays on it. He stays strong, and he clears the fence.
Freeman drives one to left center field. Did he get enough this time? He didn't quite. It's Lawler in front of the wall. It's the third time in 2 games that Freeman has flied out to the wall. Grounds the first one he sees to the shortstop Perdomo. And that'll do it for the Dodgers in the third, but they do it again. They've scored in 3 innings over these 2 games, and each time it's been 4 runs. It was Alex Freeland that got it started. It was Mookie Betts that piled on. It's 4-2 after 3. Thomas, who for years has been somebody they've been saying, hey, this guy's close to breaking out. This is his 5th year now. It feels like kind of a make or break year for him. Having himself a heck of a day today. He's knocked in 3 of Arizona's 4 runs, and this game is tied up. Thomas racing for third. Freeland's throw, not in time, but he overslides the bag and he's gone. So back at square one, 4-4 in the 4th.
Well, Thomas stays on a breaking ball, left on left situation. The ball ends up in the right field corner again, and they don't cut him down at home plate like they did earlier to a Diamondback, but here they don't assume anything. They continue the relay, even though your baseball clock tells you it's probably going to be late, but it's not late when you overslide it and you keep the tag on him. Nice job, Max Muncy, for learning the outfield.
He's down on a fastball, and that's that for the Diamondbacks in the 4th. All 4 of those charged Emmett Sheehan tied up. And he's given him the lead. Kyle Tucker, 2nd game with the Dodgers. Go ahead hit in the 8th.
You can sign all the talent in the world to a baseball team, but if they don't do the little things, they don't play detailed winning baseball, the talent won't succeed. Ohtani grounds out to second. Tucker drives the ball to the right side through a drawn-in infield and scores the go-ahead run. And then they have a very talented reliever to close in the pen.
Dodgers win back-to-back championships
with 2 strikes last year, and this is a guy who probably led a lot of those categories for the team, or at least near the top.
Flied the other way. Back goes Lawler. And that's the 4th time that he's flied out, at least to the edge of the track over the first 2 games. All right. Dodgers have taken the lead 5-4. Fasten those seat belts. Edwin Diaz coming on for his Dodger debut. Start those horns, baby.
What's up with it?
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 3, Edwin Diaz.
Slider and an unbelievable presence on the mound. A pitch executioner. executing the pitch, executing the batters, and getting them out.
1-2, and a strikeout to open Edwin Diaz time in Dodger blue. That was the slider.
Struck out almost 40% of the batters he faced last year. Starts it off with one this year, and you see the two pitches, opposite directions, different speeds.
And 50-50. That's the extra tough part. The fastball's gotten better and better through the years, even as the velocity's gone down. Inside with his first one to Thomas. Only guy with a higher strikeout rate than Edwin Diaz is 10 years in the major leagues, Josh Hader. Only guy with more saves, the aforementioned Kenley Jansen. His 1-0 offering. This is for ball 2. 5-4 game here in the top of the 9th. Thomas has knocked in 3 of the 4 for the Diamondbacks with a pair of doubles. Lawler's on deck, and then the top of the order in Marte. 2-1. Number 1 swing and miss fastball in the sport.
90% save rate last year.
Ball 3 though.
Good start this year, but last year was a tough one. 10 blown saves, the most in Major League Baseball.
Three and 2. That's a lot of pressure to have your very own musician playing your entrance song. He's walked in. Thomas, who's got one. Every extra inning where you're out, you're going to have one. Hoping that this conversation will have to continue another day. Jordan Lawler out of the 9 spot is 0 for 3 today. Marte waits on deck in a 5-4 game. Here comes Diaz. There's strike 1. There he goes from first. Throw from Will Smith is not in time. Tying run into scoring position. Thomas looking around for the ball. It's on the diamond. Freeland finds it behind the mound.
Thomas had an outstanding. You see the jump, and when the ball arrives for Will, he's going to have a very tough time throwing him out. And that's why the throw was so off. Will was rushing it.
Lawler down the line foul. That's strike 2.
You want good, fun, tight baseball, you get it in game 2.
After a Dodgers pulled away in the first one for the 8-2 win. Take the lead in the 8th inning here. Now Diaz trying to make it stand up. His 1-2 pitch is right down the middle for strike 3.
Convince him what's coming and throw the opposite.
It'll be up to Ketel Marte. 2 for 4 with a home run. The all-star second baseman. A fastball is 32-year-old from Puerto Rico, Edwin Diaz. And a pitch around the walk here in his Dodger debut. Thomas at second as the 0-1 comes home and misses badly. The 1-1. Bouncer past him. Betts. Ball game. A night for the new guys. Kyle Tucker knocks in the winning run. Edwin Diaz gets his first save.
A very good ball game. It was a close ball game, but the Dodgers in the 8th figured out a way to push across the run with stars that normally go deep, but they just got productive outs and base hits and put themselves ahead and gave it to the elite closer who got the job done.
They get out hit by double, 8-4 in the hit column, but a couple home runs and then the timely hitting of Kyle Tucker. And a 5-4 win and a 2-0 start.